it's been, what, 3 weeks? 4 weeks since I last played. When we played last time, it was very much about getting the devices that allowed us to peer behind, like, the weird shimmery walls. And like I said, literally putting the YouTube videos out and checking the Steam page and that, seeing that trailer, we now know what we're supposed to be doing. Well, kind of. There might be other layers to it, but yeah. The weird diving bell type things we discovered. They are somehow, well, they're actual bells. So I think they're what we're supposed to activate. So I don't think we need to really worry about anything around the farm. I think we just need to go check those. Yes, all the animals are starving, but doesn't matter. We don't need money. We don't need any of the poops. Where do we want to go first, though? We want to teleport over. What was it? It was down here somewhere. Got us to our main one. Was it down there? No, it was... Right, if my memory serves, we follow the usual path. And then we want to... Is it... Yeah, it's by the depositing thing. And then it was over here? Yes, there's the shimmery. So, zap our way back over here. This should put us right in the middle of the labyrinth. And then there's one of those doors very close by. I wonder if this actually won't really easy to get. Yeah, actually, if we do this first. Hey, welcome back, JC. Hello. Yes, I have returned. My sabbatical is over. Also, what is it? Me? Has it gone very framey all of a sudden? Maybe it was just the teleport and such. Okay, if memory serves, we went in, like, we eventually opened that door, and then I think it was in this. Yes, there's a shimmery wall. Because I put the VoDs out, I vaguely recall where we activated various stuff. So I think this is one of them. Yes, it is. Right. So if that thing is correct, can I just fire a chicken at it? Yep. Okay, that did a thing. Right. That's humming, vibrating still. Okay, good. Right, okay, so that's one. So we don't need that in place. Yes, it's only Persona 5 length because I'm inept. That's the main thing. That's where the delay is, because I am a moron for the most part. But anyway, how you been, buddy? How's tricks? What have we been up to? What have we been playing? And what was because obviously I missed the tail end of October and start of November. What's movie night been over the last few weeks? So I know you were doing every Friday during October being spooky season. Right, okay, so that's one. Exactly. That's a nice way of putting it. Right. We want to go there. Right. Plonk you here. This was like the first one we opened up, because we like literally dragged that out of the water. That's what made me think it was like a diving bell. But, in theory... Actually, just use the chicken again. Warm. Okay. Wasn't there like a little symbol on the other one? Has this got a symbol on as well? It has. Okay. Now, I'm not quite sure how many there's supposed to be, but that's 2. I think we'd opened up 4? Now, the thing is, the gamer in me doesn't think 4 is going to be a number. I think it's going to be... Because normally with these things, it's an odd number. Normally it's the rule of 3, right? Sometimes it could be like 7. 4 doesn't feel like a right number. And maybe it's something like tied to the map. So, in theory, we did one that was here in the central bit. We've done one in the terrarium bit. So there's going to be one over here. Maybe in, like, the starting areas as well. So after Dark Crystal, you did Pumpkinhead. And next weekend is Neverending Story. Okay, so we're doing a bit of a kind of 80s classic fantasy in there as well. How are both of them? Because obviously, Silent Hill F was one of those, like, people said, like, okay, it kind of looks like a Silent Hill game, but it's not because, well, it's not set in Silent Hill. So how is it translated to being kind of a more J-horror type thing? And I've heard lots and lots of really good stuff about Dispatch. I've not looked into it. I played a little bit of the demo when it first came out, but the demo froze up on me, so I never went back to it. Everyone's saying Dispatch is basically, okay, Telltale games are back, because it's essentially kind of that episodic, very narrative-focused one. But like apparently the voice acting is really good in it, which makes sense given the cast of who's voicing a bunch of the people. Right, okay. What the hell is that symbol? That symbol is... I don't know. Okay, so we did the terrarium, we did this one. Where would be something in like the Slumberland bit, maybe? Okay, yeah, I'm vaguely recalling where we saw another one of those things. Did I missed the squirt? Okay, right. Silent Hill F is not Silent Hill. It's not bad, but you won't be doing a second playthrough for the real ending. Okay. And Dispatch is an absolute blast, is it? Claire, you mentioned it to a few people who like type rolling games. Once the demo is out, they like it. Hopefully, that'll turn into a YouTube content for you. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's getting the eyes out there. As I said, my gut would be find some content creators that have played very, very similar games, and see if you can get them a key and see if they would be interested in taking a look. Okay, so we opened up a passage this way, didn't we? Yes. So this gets us back to Slumberland. And then from here... Right, fine. Let's see if this blasted me all the way up. There we go. Right. Okay. from Slumberland here. I want to get back to... I'm trying to remember where the area was. Oh. Freezing up as these little fellas are popping out. It's all popping off. Oh, actually, I can do with more of these. They're things we can throw at people without them eating it, you see. I guess we're going over here. So I don't think I've ever backtracked this way. I might have, actually. I might have to try and find some chickens or something to feed a big Gordo. Okay, back. Oh, yeah, this is it. I think there was one through this doorway? T? Yes, T. It was indeed. Cool. Fire the chicken! There you go. Yes, symbol lights up the moment we do it. Okay, so that's 3. I definitely found another one. I can't remember where. I think memory serves it was in with lava, which would mean it's back near the beginning bit. Is it this way? Working my way back. Making my way. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we essentially want to go back this way. There's some subtle things in the second playthrough, though generally not gameplay. It's not a back-to-back playthrough one. That makes sense. But I can't remember. Who were the devs on Silent Hill F? Because there was several Silent Hill games in the works. The one I'm interested about is the devs that did it's a Scottish team. They like some of the devs originally came from the ones that did Alien Isolation, and then they did, was it Observation, which is the one where you were like trapped in a satellite around Jupiter or something like that. And another one I can't quite remember. I think they're developing a Silent Hill game. Because there was about 3 in the works or something, wasn't there? So Neobards are doing this one. Okay. I'm trying to remember what the dev team is that, like I said, it was called something like Observation. And what was the other game they put out? I'm drawing a mental blank. Like I said, I'm pretty sure they were working on a version of Silent Hill. It's not this way. That's the way we get to the main gate bit, wasn't it? Yes, there. We don't want that. We want to go back to essentially like the opening of the... We want to find the lava. Where is there's the lava over there. Okay, right. So heading back this way. No Code. No Code is the Scottish developers. Because I was trying to remember what else they'd done. They did Tales Untold. which is my go-to recommendation for a horror game. Well, it's not horror, it's a creepy, spooky game. Okay, right. From here, we need to, like, go through the pipe, I think it was. Okay, and then we work our way backwards. Where would it be? Where would it be? It's a very... So there was a bunch of platforming. This looks like it might be it. Around here somewhere. Not this. It's similar to this area. It's very similar to this area. Okay. Not there, obviously. I think I'm going right back to the beginning now, aren't I? This way. No, I don't think it's over here. Ah, you got a meeting? No worries, we will see you in a moment. Hopefully it's not too taxing. Mentally, physically, and emotionally. Yeah, okay, we've just done a loop, haven't we? Yeah, because we came from this staircase. It's definitely not up here. Okay. Right. Oh, they're behind me, that's why. They got me. I think it's nearer the beginning bit. Okay, up here. Oh, all these. Okay. I don't know at what point that glass broke. Right, this is right at the beginning. Okay, so we've got to go from here. I think that is shimmery, but I don't think it was that one. I mean, double check. No. Okay, so not that one. Not dropping down the hole. Is it maybe up there? Because we opened up a shortcutty bit. No, not there either. No, because that goes all the way back to... So I will grab the water. Okay. So loop back around again. Down the tunnel. As I said, it's definitely in an area like this. Looping back around again. I know it's here somewhere. It's like where there were some chickens and such. Okay, maybe we just drop down here. Maybe... this gets us to where we need to be. No, we explored this bit as well, didn't we? Yeah. Oh. Okay, that's a spiky boy one. Right, I'm sure it showed... maybe... yes, okay. Wait, did that tick over? Okay, so we need to put a bunch of the black shadow poops in there. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that. So I don't know what the spiky... because this is a different type of spiky. Not over here. Where the hell is it? Is it down? I don't think it was down either. No, because this is essentially dead end. We're looking for. In amongst the fire, certainly. Nope. I would say this would be the point I would look on the map, but this is still in the area where we don't have any fucking clue where it is, because we haven't found the map piece. Wait, it's up there, isn't it? Yes. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. Okay. There we go. I knew it. Okay. That's 4. That's the 4 I remember. Literally, because I went through the video to put it out. So that is... I know, 1 more? 3 more? I don't know. Because of, like, a lot of looping background and a lot of grind on the farm, probably 30 plus, maybe 40 hours. Without looking on Steam, I couldn't say. Okay, right. Where do we try next? Let's get out this, because this is in this bit here. I'm wondering if it's in the other bit that's kind of like tied to where we dropped in here. So we need to... Where are we going? Back out. That takes us to the end of, so we probably want to go this way. Like I said, it's been like 3 or 4 weeks. I'm trying to remember, like, the pathing through a maze. Scooch our way back. Presuming I still have a teleporter out here. That gets me back to the main island. That gets me... that teleporter home. I don't think it is. I think there was a teleporter, though I might have moved it. Like, over here. There. Yeah, this is a teleporter home. Okay. We get back home, and then from here we need to go to the... Which island would it be? This one here. We want to go from here, and then we work our way back to this bit. Right, okay. So, we don't want to use that teleporter. We want to go over here. We scooch through this bit. And we go over here. That gets us to the split island, the strand, Silver Strand? Something like that. And from over here... Jingling of Magic Cat. There you go. We got some money. Not that we really need money. Have you seen how much money we've got? Whatever we're doing, it's profitable. Apparently there's money in shit. Right. Okay, so we got in there, and then there was like a secret passage. Here? Was it here? We open doorway around here, yes. That got us into the other bit of the island. Yes, there's the doorway. So I stole the beam splitters. Yeah, there we go, there's the rift. Like, the only other thing we kind of uncovered behind Mystery Door that seemed unusual, like, again, this is just going through the VOD on the playlist, there was a weird kind of, like, spectral tree, and then there was... what else was there? There was actually a maze in one of the areas that we had to kind of place one of the shimmery, revealy things in place and kind of cut through the maze somewhat. Okay, well, there's one here. Let's try. Oh, that. Oh shit! Here we go. Okay. So I guess that is all. Well, that's like all the segments of the map, isn't it? So, like I said, we did one in the middle bit here. We did one over here. We did one here. One here. One here. Maybe it's 5. Like I said, it feels like odd number would make sense, and these are like very specific different segments of the map. I mean, I will say some slimes may have died. I don't know whether I specifically killed them. Also, hello Friday, how are we? Okay, right. Right. Okay. So maybe we just go back now? I guess the easiest thing is to go back to the central thing. Yeah, we go back to the central teleporter. And we go back to the central teleporter and try going to this the Prismacore thing. Gotta enter with a bad pun every once in a while. Yes, you have to get your quota in, don't you? Yes. Also, it's our way of discerning whether you've been replaced by one of the pod people. It's a well-known fact that aliens and clones and all the rest have no sense of humor. So that's the only way we can discern the truth. Right. Okay. Scooch our butts back up here. Oh. Go back. Out of teleporter. This way. Right. Let's get out of here. And then we try that main kind of hub teleporter. It's impossible for clones to replicate the real thing, right? Okay, which way is it? This way. Okay. So from here we go back here. It's all about the landmarks. This is actually a main landmark for me. Because then we can go here. You certainly say things like, I feel energized, I love cleaning. Okay, that's how we can tell. That's when we know you've been replaced by a replicant. Okay, right. From here. Like, we go to the core and something's changed, or there's a new message or something, then probably maybe onto the right track. But if not, clearly there's, I would say maybe 2 more. Like 7 seems like an appropriate number, but like I said, there's one of those bells in each of the regions of the map. I guess if there are 2 more, then it's maybe 1 more in the the terrarium bit and 1 more in the sleepy time bit. Because they're bigger sections. We did a pretty thorough exploration to kind of uncover all the secret doorways. Right. Also, maybe we get here and we just get a message from Gigi telling us something has changed, or... right. Anything different? This is it, Beatrix. The harmonizer is activated, and with your help, I can attempt to stabilize the Prismacore. Okay. Maybe we did get them all. Works like this. The Prismacore is constantly emitting a chaotic array of energy waves that seemingly take the form of color in our world. But it's totally out of sync with our world, in a way that runs deep, like in an elemental way. That's how it warps reality around it. This is where you come in. The harmonizers you activated emit a special energy pulse that reverberates through the whole of the labyrinth. Combined, they form a kind of harmonious energy wave, and when directed at the Prismacore, it attempts to change it, to make it harmonized too. You said it was attempted before and never worked. Yes, that's true, but I think I have something that the architects of this system did not. My arm. I can feel the energy waves of the Prismacore in my arm, and I can feel its chaos. And so I think I will be able to change its wavelength and create that harmony, because I'll be able to feel it myself? Okay, what do you need me to do then? Once you're ready, I'll begin overlaying the harmonizer's wavelengths onto the Prismacore. This will cause incredible disruptions and send Prismacore into a state of chaos until we can actually stabilize it. This chaos will have a volatile effect on the world around us, transmuting even slimes into masses of horrible tar that will fill this room and ultimately destroy everything unless we do something about it. I'll need you to fight back and destroy all the tar before they destabilize the Prismacore and take us down with it. Normally water can't exist here for long. It turns to glass this close to the Prismacore. The harmonizers resonate through water that flows here now. So grab it when you can and wipe out those tars. Okay, so we've got a shooting gallery now. What if things get really out of hand? I've got you covered. I've rigged a hydro shower above the Prismacore. It only needs to build up enough pressure to be used. So to do that, pack it full of slimes. Not only might it save the day, but you'll have some. You'll save some slimes with it. Also, I'll store the contents of your vac tank during this process, so you have plenty of room for slimes. I know this all sounds like a lot, and a total long shot, but it's our only chance. So, are you ready? Do we need to progress? I don't think we do. I think we were ready to finish off last time. I think this is it. Sure. Let's do this. I'm counting on you, Beatrix. Okay. Okay, so they're all lit up. That's all lit up now. Where are we getting the water from? Like, she says use water, but, like, you took the water out of my vacuum cleaner. Is it this? Okay, there we go. Right. To find some more. Okay, right. Where does more water appear? There. Prisma waves are ready. I need more water. Okay. Oh, the frame rate's going to shit. Oh, it's because it's dropping before it reaches them. These in here, there you go, yeah. Okay, I need water. Okay, there. Oh, wrong one. Oh, did I die? I died, okay. Actually, before we go back, is there a way of expanding the water tank? I feel like that might actually be an important thing here. We can expand the tank somewhat. That just gets us the tank. Radiant ore. Actually, I do have storage cells. If I could do radiant ore. We're not going to get that much. We'll just have to make do with 30 units. Okay, they're finally breaking out. Because I haven't fed them. Also, welcome, Laurite. How are we? Also, the automatic shout-out thing did not work. Classic. Perfect. Right, so that's the thing I need to alter. But yes, how are we, Joe? What was it today? Shout out. Was it more Minecraft today? Oh no, it's the other one, isn't it? God damn it. No, I don't know if that's actually going to work now because I've changed bots. I'm going to presume it possibly was. But welcome. How are we? How you been keeping? Obviously, I've been somewhat absent for a few weeks. Hopefully, yes, it was more Minecraft. Currently building a fairy fortress. Oh, okay. I can't remember. Were you using modded stuff specifically? My favorite game, yeah. You actually enjoy it? Is it one of your like chill wind down ones as well, Friday? I mean, props to people that do enjoy it. I just can't stand it. You're playing vanilla with 3 mods added for just quality of life stuff, so it's not like things that like heavily mod it, kind of like adding like whole new kind of mechanisms and kind of text to it all and that. You love building, making little fantasy landscapes. Oh, okay. So it's very, very much like the creative mode stuff you're a fan of, right? That's the point. Like, Joe, are you playing it in creative mode, or are you doing it kind of classic? I can't remember what the other one. I know creative mode is like where they essentially kind of You can spawn in whatever you want in that. But what's the other one? Just classic mode, I guess? Not heavily modded, just added mini-map, a mod that lets you fell trees without climbing them, and a mod that lets you replant crop. Survival, that's it. There we go. Okay, right. Let's try this again then. I was able to shut down the process and clear the room just in time. Really glad you installed that emergency shower. When you're ready, you can try again. I believe in you. Okay, right. Let's see if we can find, well, initially, where the fuck the water is. That's where we were falling down before. It took us... Oh. Oh. Right. Damn it. Right, where the hell's the water? Okay, there's some. Oh, fuck. No, rah. Oh, I didn't make it up the ladders. Shit. Okay. There you go. Where's the goop? Oh, ow. Right, where's more water? There's more water. And so we need more little slimies. Yeah, there's some water up there. Oh, ow. I got chomped. Shit. Yeah, the bigger tank of water could have been handy, right? Oh, there's one. Okay, start? Tarr surrounded the Prismacore. They're trying to collapse it. Is there a button here? Okay, I can't see or do anything. Yeah, you've got an arrow there, but I can't seem to do anything. And I don't have enough fucking water. I really am going to have to expand the tank, aren't I? Because apparently 30 units is not enough. Oh, no. So I'm going to have to find... what was it? Yes, go get food. Thank you for the raid. Hopefully, you enjoy the rest of your day. Whatever you're up to, yes, go replenish the tank, and yeah, you have a good one. Enjoy your Wednesday, whatever you're up to. What was it? It was the crystal-y things, wasn't it? Upgrade tank. Radiant ore. Fuck me, where am I going to get radiant ore from? If I could trade for it, it'd be great. Is this something I can just buy from the shop? So the frame rate has gone to shit again. Right, like we've never used this before. I think it's just... Night market. No, it's just decorations. Yeah, it's nothing but decorations because it's not... Yeah, not actually anything I can use. Yeah. Okay. Where the fuck are we getting Prisma? Crystal things. Radiant ore, that was it. Oh, it's gonna be a fucking grind to find it. I'm gonna have one more crack at doing it with just the basic tank. Because it's gotta be presumably viable, otherwise then like they've just made it so that all you can do is grind it out. Grind out all the upgrades in order to actually do it, which is going to be tedious. It's going to have to be like maybe even just looking up like where's the best place to get radiant gems, radiant cores, something like that, wasn't it? So we need like 6 of them, and like normally those resource nodes spit out 2 or 3. So we need to find somewhere that's got a bunch of them to guarantee it. Okay, reset. Try again. Right. How's this activated? Because it was flashing. Like. Yeah, I'm like, if there's a consistent place where I could tell where the actual things are going to spawn in, that'd be great. Come on, get back here. Come on. Okay. Let's go up here. And... Come on, where's more water? Ow. There's all my usual sources of water. Okay. Damn it. Ow. Can I pop this any? No. Where is it? There it is. Okay, let's just pop these lads in here again. Okay, I'm being electrocuted, which is probably not good. Okay. many more times are we having to do this? Maybe it wants us to use the other device. How much more do we have to do to take down the Tarrs? Ow. Yeah, I don't think we're doing anything to it with that. Because it doesn't seem to be going down any, does it? Ah, there we go. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We need more water and more the slimes. There we go. We did it! Yeah, this is the boss fight. Did we just... I can't believe it! Come over, so we can talk. come over to this. Beatrix, all the readings from the Prismacore, they're stable. It's on a completely different wavelength than before. I can feel it. It'll take a long time for the land to fully heal and the effects like the Prisma disruptions to stop. But Rainbow Island, no, the future of the whole far range has been saved. You did it, Beatrix. We did it, and I can't thank you enough. What happens to the Prismacore now? Time will tell. But I think it can remain here as yet another part of this world we all call home. Humans were never part of this world until we landed here one day. Now look at us. We managed to be part of it all and not destroy it in the process. That's the way it should be. Even the Prismacore was once lost out in the void of space before it landed here. Now it's just part of this world too. It's got to find its true place in all of this, just like me. So, are you free now? Also, can we figure out how to send you back to the future? Because, like, she's 2 generations removed. She was like somebody's granddaughter that we knew, right? I can feel a change in my arm. It's still connected somehow to the Prismacore, but it's not like before. There's a quiet to it now, just a low hum of energy. Feels peaceful. I'll run more tests to truly know, but I think that I might finally be able to leave this chamber. Where will you go? There's something I need to do out there. I need to finally talk to someone and let them know that my mom tried so hard, that I tried so hard, and that I just couldn't be that person. And that every day my mom felt such guilt about not being that person either. I might not see you again for a while. I'm so sorry. Sometimes our journeys take us away from our friends and those we love. How do you manage it? I once had someone tell me you need only to look up at the stars. Stars? No matter how far you go, their light will touch you both. But what if where you are is beyond any distance, beyond time? Their light was here before us, and it will be here after. Hope she sees them. I hope she knows I'm safe now. Thank you, Beatrix, for all you have done here. For me and all that have yet to do. The far range is a better place with you part of it. Travel safely, Gigi. Right. Is there anything else we can actually do here? Have you got anything else to say? Okay, that's it. That's it over. Right. I guess we're just leaving? I presume that is. Is there anything else? There's just some slimes down here. Hiding amongst the flowers. That's not a door, it's just that. Can we see her in her bubble? Nope. Alright, well, I guess we're just leaving? Maybe back to the range? And there'll be something to say it's over. No, that's it. Oh, okay. Gigi left the Grey Labyrinth for the first time in as long as she could remember. It felt like leaving a dream. The night air was cool, and she'd heard the song of the wind as it wove through the prismatic grasses across Rainbow Island. She looked up at the sea of stars that flowed across the night sky. She thought of home and her mother. She wondered if she would ever have the chance to talk to her again, to tell her she was sorry. And so, Gigi decided before her next adventure that there was someone she needed to see. It was like coming home again, only she knew it wasn't the same. tried to find the words but couldn't. But somehow, no words were needed. Somehow, there was only love and understanding. Time is a funny thing, they say. It marches on, but what if you are not ready to march with it? What then of those that manage to travel it in other directions? Once upon a time, there was a girl who figured out how to walk outside of time. With great courage and determination, she took that step, because in doing so, she might have a shot at saving the world. Then, with the help of some new friends and a little luck, the girl saved the world, but lost to time. But somehow, out there beyond time, a mother waits for her daughter to return. Though her days had been filled with grief and regret, somehow today she felt something different. She found a calm as the ominous colours that once rippled across the horizon began to fade with the rising sun. And then she felt memories coming to her that seemed long forgotten. Memories of her mother telling her that she was proud of her no matter what, telling her stories of Gigi and the sacrifice she made. Most clearly, a warm memory of them all together, the love they felt then. Because love is a funny thing. Once you feel it, you always have it. It transcends everything, even time. And that's got to be credits, right? There we go. Credits roll. So yeah, had I not looked at the trailer, we would have been wandering around forevermore trying to figure out how to actually finish the game. So that it wasn't obvious. It might have just purely been because like the first one we saw kind of got pulled out the water, so I thought, oh, it's just like a plug, like a diving bell or something like that. I didn't think to fire something at it. So yes, had I not seen that, then we would never have known. But yeah. Final thoughts on it? It did feel somehow a little more grindy than the first one. And that made it kind of feel like, okay, right, we have to do all these steps. It was the same process as like the first game, obviously, because we had to like find all the right pieces, then open up the temple and things like that. But it did feel like there was more of a path of discovery in the first one. This one, like, I guess having played the first one, I knew kind of the loop that there was to it. And they did try and put this like time travel story in. I mean, this one actually had a boss fight at the end, so there was that. So that was different. It had a different story. Well, it had a storyline. The other ones, it was like just stuff was happening in the background, but it was more of a exploration game. It was more about the discovery in that, and weirdly about ways that you could potentially break it. Remember, if you could theoretically, if you could boost up the jetpack significantly, you could climb up a mountain and then just bypass some of like the shortcuts that were like the doors that were sealed, just to like fly over to the next island. So they got rid of those, so you couldn't break the game as much. But yeah, it's like cozy farming sim meets exploration game with this light bit of story in there. And it's endearing, certainly. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like it is. It didn't seem to capture the same magic as like the first one did. I did enjoy the first one, but this one did feel like a little bit more of a chore, despite having these extra threads to it, like the storyline and that. It did feel like it did feel a bit more like it was a chore of some description. I don't know, it's hard to put into words. But yeah, we wrapped that up, and yeah, if we'd clued into it last time, then we would have definitely wrapped it up last time. But I was oblivious. So yeah, there was definitely some things that, again, it wasn't until seeing the trailer, like the weird kind of green door kind of receptacle things. Yeah, apparently you need shadows for those. Was cute, maybe not a game, but still cute. Yeah, it's the first one felt like just like a little toy you could play with. It was one of those that you could just dip into, play around, you know, do some tinkering on the farm, like a Stardew or Harvest Moon, like that kind of cozy sim type element to it. Maybe it was in the process of like trying to expand on it, putting this time travel storyline in there, having this kind of final goal of a boss fight type thing. They tried to expand on it, but it didn't really need that, which maybe made it feel like it was unnecessary and someday, somehow, I'll see you again. And I forget, this is where we're going to New Game Plus, right? The slimes become more hardcore. No, we're just going to get bounced back to the farm now, right? Or do we have to make our own way there? Make it our way. No, straight back here. I wonder if there is any specific... They're still trying to break out. I haven't fed them in weeks at this point. Right, is there somebody new at the end here? No. Unless maybe Thora is going to say something. I worry about the hard work you do out there all on your own. Sent you a little care package. No, it's still just, here's something for the farm. Likewise. Trash is... But yeah, okay. Tension flag. Yeah, see, just shiny rocks. That's all it is. So, yeah. So there isn't anything about like us saving the world. Nobody's rung me to say, how's it going after you saved the world? But yeah. But yeah, that was Slime Rancher 2. And we didn't really do a lot with like the tech element of it, surprisingly. Like there was a bunch of things, like didn't get the short. There's apparently some blueprints here we never even touched. We'd only done like the first upgrades on basically everything. We got a little bit more energy and a little bit more okay, if we pass out then we could maybe recover a bit more of our stuff, but that was it. So we didn't really need much of the tech element. And I barely used any of these. Like, literally, it was the three things that were... Not even that. I didn't even use the detector. It was just the two... These are the only key elements that you need to build. Warp tech. Like, the warp gates are necessary. But the decorations, we kept getting sent them, and it's completely irrelevant to... That's just dressing up the farm how you want it. Yeah. That is Slime Rancher 2. A party? You want a party for saving the world? If we did that, we'd be partying every few days. Jeez, get over yourself. Very well, I will go and have my own private party for saving the world. As we wrap it up there. So yeah, that was Slime Rancher 2.